Welcome back to CVTV. I'm Amaya.
And I'm Janicia. And
We are your CVTV
anchors.
This week's question of the week was, in what city can you find Liberty Bell? The Liberty Bell is located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Harper Pritchett is this week's winner. Please come to the studio to claim your prize.
This week's secret sound was a tough one. We had no correct answers. Listen to it one more time. This week's secret sound is not a shaker. It's aluminum foil. Better luck next week, Bobcats. Next, we have Raven with today's weather.
Look for the temperature to climb into the 70s today with a light breeze out of the southwest. The sun will be shining most of the day. Tonight, the temperatures will fall into the 40s. Make sure to bundle up for Friday night football. Look for the temperatures in mid-60s tomorrow with a light chance of a storm. Have a great weekend, Crestview students. Back to you, Anchors.
And don't forget that next week is Spirit Week for Crestview. Plan on wearing your pajamas to school. It should be an easy morning getting out of bed and getting to the bus. We hope to see lots of pajamas on Monday. Please take a moment and watch this very important fundraiser announcement.
Hi Crestview students, we're here to tell you about our annual fundraiser. This year we're going to be selling Otis Spunkmeyer cookies that look like this. They come frozen and you can bake them when you're ready to eat. And butter braid pastries that also come frozen and once you bake them look like this. Hopefully you guys got to try them at parent-teacher conference, but Mrs. Lurch is going to try one today and tell us what she thinks of the cookies.
Delicious.
Well, we have wonderful products this year. They come frozen, and today you'll be receiving your order forms along with a letter explaining our fundraiser. You'll have two separate order forms, one for the cookies and one for the butter braids. When you're done collecting orders, go ahead and put those completed order forms back in your envelope with the money and return it to school. All orders are due by October 16th, which is the Tuesday after fall break. All orders will be delivered to you on November 14th. Which is before Thanksgiving break, so you and your family and friends can enjoy your frozen cookies and butter braids over the holidays. Now for the prizes. Any student who participates in the fundraiser and sells at least one item will get a bag of Albanese gummy bears. For every 15 products you sell, you get an additional bag of gummy bears. And at Crestview, our top seller will get a $50 gift card to Amazon. And as a whole school, if we sell 1,000 items, we will bring a video game truck to school, and you'll get to play video games on your recess before Thanksgiving break. And that's for any student who sells at least 10 items. So we hope you guys are able to sell lots of butter braids and lots of cookies to your friends and family and your parents, coworkers, and you can enjoy these wonderful treats. Thanks, Crestview.
Don't forget that this Sunday is our next Dine to Donate night for Crestview. Culver's will be hosting the next week's event. Plan on grabbing a nice double bacon butter burger. It is a great chance to raise some cash for the school. We hope to see you there.
Next, we have Mary with today's sports moment.
Last night, the Los Angeles Rams showed the country why they are undefeated. With 5 touchdown passes, Jared Goff tore through the Viking defense. Goff ended the game with 465 yards passing, which is a record for his career. Don't forget to tune in to the Colts this Sunday as they take on the Houston Texans down at Lucas Oil Stadium. We know Mrs. Stevens will be tuning in. For your sports moment, I'm Mary. Next we have Mr. Tutsi in the studio for another Coach's Couch.
All right, Bobcats, we know it's Grit Friday, and I wish we would have two ladies here, but we have one lady here, but the greatest example of grit I've seen since I've been at Crestview. We were working on the plank test, and this young lady and Shaylin both went 40 minutes on the plank test. So I will let her introduce herself, and then we'll ask her some questions.
I'm Layla in Miss Neela's class.
And Layla, I got to tell you, is that the hardest thing you've ever done?
Yes.
But you didn't break, right? When Shaylin was asking you to quit, what was your response?
I was like, no,
And why was that?
because I wanted to win really bad.
And you did really good. Okay, I got to ask you, did your mom and your sister believe you held the plank for 40 minutes?
No.
Well, we'll get that figured out. Let me ask you this. So as you were going, you started to cry a little bit, didn't you?
Yes.
But was it is it okay to cry in that situation, you think?
Yes.
I think it is too. I mean, the pain was tough, right? And that's what's grit. What is grit in your definition?
Be strong and brave and don't let anybody break you down.
That is probably the best answer I've ever got on the couch. I got to ask you this. Can you beat 40 minutes when we do our final test in May?
Maybe.
Well, I tell you, that was an incredible feat, both Shaylin and yourself, and I love your definition. And when we see Shaylin and Layla in the hallway, we need to give them a serious Bobcat congratulations, because I'm going to tell you, I've never seen anybody held a plank for 40 minutes like these two did. It was phenomenal. Credit to Miss Neal and her class, and credit to you guys. And I will call your mom and sister and tell them you broke the record. So, as always, we'll see you on the couch. Back to the anchors.
Next, we have Today in History. In 1789, the First Federal Congress passed a resolution that asked President George Washington to recommend to the nation a day of Thanksgiving. Several days later, Washington issued a proclamation they named Thursday, November 26, 1789, as a day of public Thanksgiving. In 1892, the first nighttime football game in the U.S. took place under electric lights. The game was between Mansfield State Normal School and the Wyoming Seminary. And in 1990, the Game Boy handheld video game device was released in Europe.
Today's thought of the day comes from television show host Ed Sullivan, who introduced the country to the Beatles for the first time. He was born on this day in 1901. He once said, "If you do a good job for others, you heal yourself at the same time. Because a dose of joy is a spiritual cure. It transcends all barriers." Thank you for listening. I'm Amaya.
And I'm Janicia. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourself.
Stay responsible, respectful, and safe.
And remember to always find your voice in today's world.